Okay, guys, we got the Marlow High School administration team here with you tonight for a video trying to explain graduation and how this is all going to look and how it's going to work. I appreciate you guys being patient with us. We put in a lot of work to try to make sure this is nice as we can make it under the circumstances. So we need to understand this is our plan and this is what we're going to do, guys, because it's in accordance with the City of Marlow and what they've agreed on with us for the best way to get not only the entire senior class of 2020 together at the same time, but also to have immediate family there to watch. And we released a few details last week on these videos and how this would work, but here's some more details. Our goal in all of this was for the whole senior class to be present in the same place at the same time on the scheduled date for graduation and to have immediate family present. This is the best balance we can come up with for meeting those goals. According to the City of Marlow, the way they agreed for us to do this is that no one get out of the cars except the graduates. We didn't want to do drive-through. We didn't want to do virtual graduation. We want to have an actual graduation with commencement address, speakers, and everybody be able to be there. Now, the bonuses of how we're going to do this is that it's going to be a little bit more personal. We're going to take time to read a bio of each student, and Mrs. Hershock in a moment will give you some details on that, but we'll need your bio as well as your information on future plans. And we'll take time to do that at graduation. Also, Kickin' Country 97.1 out of Duncan has agreed to broadcast graduation and also provide live streaming services for that. So you'll be able to sit in your cars and tune into 97.1 and listen to the whole ceremony as well. Also, probably the best aspect of how we're doing this is every senior car, the main car, will have a front row seat, a front row parking space, if you will, to watch their child receive their diploma. We'll show you in a minute or two how that's going to work. We'll have to move some cars. We'll have to have a lot of cooperation from you guys, but I think we can make it more personal that way. So, Ms. Hershock, can you talk about the senior bios real quick?
Absolutely. Yesterday, I sent out an email and a push notification to all of the seniors, parents, anyone that we have in our system that are seniors that asked you to return a senior bio information sheet to my email. It's ahershok@marlow.k12.ok.us, AHERCHOCK, and that is due back at the very latest next Wednesday, May the 6th. And I really would like to have them tomorrow, if at all possible. Some of you have already returned them. I've gotten emails from some saying mine won't work, it didn't come through. That's fine. I just need to know who you are that needs me to direct email those papers to you. It's crucial that we get one back on every single senior. So if you've seen nothing about this from me, again, please email me at my school email and I'll get that to you tonight.
We'll use these for graduation as well as the Marlow Review and Duncan banner. So guys, get those to us as soon as we can. Okay, we've put together a model of how this is going to look for graduation. And so at this time, we'll kind of show you how this is going to work. I appreciate the use of some of these Hot Wheels. This is what the parking lot will look like, except there will be 2 more rows of cars. We have 85 seniors. The City of Marlow allowed us to do this if the cars are staggered in their spacing and if everyone stays in their cars. So here's obviously the new gym. We'll have Mr. Kaufman and I at the front stage. You can see Mr. Kaufman here because that's what he looks like, and then there's me because that's what I look like. Let me show you a few things that you cannot do for graduation. You cannot bring a semi-truck and trailer. You cannot bring your boat. You can't bring fire trucks. You can't bring your airplane. Helicopter moms, you cannot bring your helicopter. You cannot rent your church van, 15-passenger van. If we can't stay in the cars, we will also have Marlow Police there to help enforce the ordinance. So, your personal vehicles, it's a Ferrari, that's fine. If it's a race car, that's fine. If it's a tow truck, that's fine. But your personal vehicles is what you can bring. If it's an excursion, an expedition, if it's a Prius, that's fine. But you cannot go rent a shuttle, rent a van, rent a bus, borrow a van. It's not fair to those that don't do that because already the view is going to be compromised. So we will have rows of 11. Here's the front row of 11, the second row of 11, and then there's a space in the parking lot, and then there are 3 more double rows. When we get ready to start the graduation, our speakers will be in the front row. The commencement address, welcome address, farewell address, and I think probably a couple prayers. They will be in the front row. All of these spots will be numbered, 1 through 85. We will probably do that just by drawing, by sheer chance, with the exception of the speakers at graduation. So this will be number 1, because Lightning McQueen is always number 1. We'll start with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 11. As we call number 1's name, Donald Duck, he's going to approach the stage on this side. When Donald gets about halfway to the stage, Mickey Mouse is going to come across. I will read Donald Duck's name and Donald Duck's bio. He's the son of Mr. and Mrs. Donald Duck. His future plans are to work at Disney World when he grows up. When he's halfway there, Minnie Mouse approaches. Because we can't have everyone on stage at the same time, we can't even have a line to come onto the stage. So as far as timing and spacing goes, we will have people in the parking lot to help assist with when to come, when to approach the stage, and we will take time to read not only your name and your bio. When we finish the first 11, I will stop, I will pause, and I will say, at this time, we're going to ask the first row to please move to the back row, and number 1 goes back and stays in their lane, number 2 goes, number 3 goes, number 4 through 11, the front row replaces the back row, and when the front row is fully vacated, and we have them lined up, we will bring everyone forward 1 row. So row 2 becomes row 1. Row 3 becomes row 2. Forgive us, we don't want to move all the Hot Wheels tonight, but you see how that works. Once we're all stopped, I will read number 12, 13, 14, 15 through 22. They will then approach the stage, and when we finish the second row of 11, they will then repeat the process, go to the back row, and everybody slides forward a row. So hopefully that makes sense. I know we've had a lot of questions about how this is going to work. Guys, we're doing our absolute dead level best to give you the best graduation possible, to make it as nice and as personal as possible, and still be able to do it at the right time. On May 22nd, Friday night at 7 o'clock, it'll be at the new gym. There will be more details to come as far as blowing your horns and all of that stuff. We're going to have to work together because I do have a bio sheet to read between each student, not just a name. So we're probably going to have to wait until the very end, and we will present the class of 2020, and then you can honk your horns or whatever you want to do. We want this to be fun. As we mentioned earlier, you can decorate your car, whatever you choose to do on that, as long as it is school appropriate. So do you guys have anything to add to this?
Just remember, everybody will have an opportunity to be on the front row by doing it this way.
You got to stay in your cars except for the graduate. We will have a photographer there, so you'll have professional photography. And when you're in the front row, if you need to lean your phone out the window to get a picture, that's certainly fine. But the only way this is going to work if we stay in our cars, except for the graduates. Guys, we miss you. This is not fun. This is not ideal. We don't like this any more than you do, but we're going to try to make the best of it. Our fear in delaying graduation until later in the summer, guys, we've got some that are going to the Navy. We've got some that are going to the workforce. We've got some that are moving after graduation. We want all of you here for one last time to honor the class of 2020, to do it together and to do it with your immediate family. And we're afraid that if we delayed that any further, we won't have all of you there. So guys, Godspeed, stay healthy, stay safe. More information to come. Also, don't forget, tomorrow, Thursday, March 30th, April 30th, we're checking in seniors textbook. We'll have your academic banquet money. We will have your honor society stoles, after prom cash prizes.
They've got to bring their books and library books.
Bring your books, bring your library books. You'll have to sign for your cash prizes. And then we'll do juniors from 11 to 12. Guys, if you need anything, call us. We're at the office. Call us or email us. We'd be glad to help you. Hopefully this helps. Go Outlaws.
Bye.
Bye.